Okay, Ashlyn, I want to start today with something that might sound a little strange, but I think the word exercise has a branding problem,
Oh, it absolutely does. That word comes with baggage.
right? When most people hear exercise, they don't picture feeling better or moving more freely.
They picture a version of themselves they don't recognize or frankly don't want to become.
Exactly. They picture gyms, mirrors, loud music, and someone yelling encouragement that feels aggressive.
And somehow, everyone else in the room looks like they were born doing burpees.
So, if that's what exercise is supposed to be, no wonder people quietly opt out.
Yeah, because the definition already excludes them.
Today, we're not talking motivation. We're talking definitions. What actually counts as exercise and why redefining it might be the biggest unlock for consistency. Most people carry around an unspoken rule. If it's not hard, sweaty, structured, and time consuming, it doesn't count.
And ideally, you should be sore tomorrow, or it was a waste.
That rule sounds harmless, but it quietly sabotages everything because exercise isn't something you do, it's something you have to qualify for.
Time, energy, childcare, clean gym clothes, a functional brain, all prerequisites.
Then life happens and people say, I didn't work out today, even when they moved all day.
Which leads to guilt, and guilt feels motivating, but it's usually the start of avoidance.
Because nobody wants to keep checking in on something that makes them feel like they're failing. So instead of, how do I get more motivated? The better question is my definition even helping me? We use 3 layers: bottom, movement; middle, intentional exercise; top, structured training.
Most people try to start at the top, which is like trying to build the second floor of a house with no foundation.
Movement builds tolerance, exercise builds habits, training builds performance. And when you skip straight to training, everything feels harder than it needs to be, physically and mentally.
Incidental movement is what you do because life happens. Walking, stairs, carrying, cleaning, yard work.
It's the stuff people dismiss because it doesn't look impressive, but your body responds really well to frequent low-level movement. Joints feel better, circulation improves, energy is steadier.
Also, it prevents the zero-day trap. The most dangerous sentence is, well, today is already a wash.
Because once a day is labeled a failure, you stop trying.
Counting movement keeps the day alive.
Low-friction exercise is movement you choose that doesn't require negotiation. Short walks, mobility, simple at-home circuit.
It works because most people don't fail from lack of desire. They fail from decision fatigue.
If exercise requires 15 decisions, you're asking a lot from a tired brain.
Low friction removes decisions. Same time, same place, same simple action.
And repetition builds identity, not intensity.
Okay, can we talk about the 3 myths that make people quit? Because these are everywhere.
Please, let's exercise.
Myth 1. If it's not sweaty, it didn't count.
Truth, sweat is a temperature regulation system, not a moral score. A walk counts, mobility counts, light movement counts.
Myth 2. If I'm not sore, it didn't work.
Truth, soreness is mostly novelty and tissue irritation. You can improve fitness with minimal soreness, especially when you're consistent.
Myth 3. If I can't do the whole workout, I should do nothing.
Truth, partial beats perfect. 10 minutes is not a failure, it's a vote for the habit.
I want that on a shirt. 10 minutes is a vote.
I'd buy that shirt. Let's make it real. Imagine you had a chaotic day. Meetings, errands, family stuff, and by 8 p.m., you're cooked.
The classic, I have 3% battery and a personality to maintain day.
Exactly. Old definition says, no workout, day failed.
New definition says, let's look for the movement that already happened.
You took the stairs twice, you carried groceries, you paced during calls. That's incidental movement.
Now you add one low friction piece. Not an hour, not a masterpiece, one thing.
Like 2 songs on a walk, or 5 minutes of mobility while the shower heats up.
And here's what people miss. That tiny action changes tomorrow because it keeps the identity alive.
It prevents the I fell off story from forming.
Okay, practical question. How do you choose what to do when you're overwhelmed?
Pick the next right move, not the best move.
Difference?
Best move is what you do on a perfect day. Next right move is what you can do on a normal day.
So the standard isn't, did I train perfectly? It's, did I keep the chain unbroken?
Exactly. We like 3 filters. 1, can I do it in normal clothes? 2, can I do it in under 15 minutes? 3, would future me say thank you?
That third one is sneaky because future me is usually annoyed with present me.
Same. Future me is very judgmental.
But she loves a short walk. She loves not feeling stiff. She loves not feeling like we gave up.
That's the goal. Choose movement that makes tomorrow easier. One more reason we care about the base layer, it hits almost every goal at once.
Translation, the boring stuff that secretly works.
Daily movement drives your overall activity, what you might hear called NEAT, basically all the moving you do outside of workout.
So, life calories, life mobility, life not feeling like a rusty door hinge?
Exactly. When the base layer is low, you can train a few times a week and still feel sluggish the rest of the time.
And then you're like, why isn't this working? I'm going to the gym.
Because the gym can't fully compensate for being still the other hours of the day.
Also, mood. A short walk is one of the fastest ways to shift your headspace.
When movement becomes support instead of punishment, consistency gets way easier. Here's a practical concept. Movement snacks, 2 to 5 minute bursts.
Counter push-ups, a few squats, a lap around the house, stretch while coffee brews.
It's the opposite of I have to do the full thing.
And it teaches the most important skill, starting.
Minimum effective dose is the same idea, the smallest thing you can repeat that still moves you forward.
2 songs, 10 minutes, one tiny win.
Repeatability is where results actually come from.
And it feels sane.
Sane is underrated in fitness. Here is your experiment for the next 7 days.
No pressure, no overhaul.
Step 1, notice your movement without changing it for 2 days.
Just observe, no guilt.
Step 2, each night ask, where did I move today? Name 3 things.
Step 3, label them, incidental, low friction, or training.
Step 4, add 1 low friction movement you can repeat 4 days this week.
Not the hardest thing, the easiest repeatable thing.
That's how momentum starts.
The point of this episode isn't to convince you everything is a workout.
It's to stop you from living in the I did nothing lie.
Movement counts.
Consistency grows when friction drops.
Next episode, we'll answer the question everyone asks: how often is enough?
And we'll give you an answer that doesn't require a personality transplant. Before we wrap up, a quick but important note.
Everything we talk about on this podcast is for informational and educational purposes only, and honestly, a little entertainment too.
We're sharing ideas, experiences, and general principles that have worked for us and for people we've worked with.
But this podcast is not providing medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment.
Everyone's body, health history, and situation are different.
Before starting any new exercise program, nutrition approach, or lifestyle change, especially if you have existing medical conditions, injuries, or concerns, please consult with a qualified healthcare provider, physician, or licensed professional.
And if something we talk about doesn't feel right for you, trust that instinct.
Fitness should support your life, not put it at risk.
Thanks for being here, and we'll see you next time.